Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Anna's Books and Stitches. My name is Anna. This is a channel primarily about cross stitch and whatever else I decide to talk about that I've gotten up to since last time we chatted. Why do these intros always feel so awkward? Like I've done this so many times now, but I still always feel like I don't know what I'm doing when I start. Like I said, welcome back to everybody who has been here before, and welcome if you're new. I'm glad you made it. I don't know why I feel so awkward today. I have made it within that month window that I was hoping to film another Flosstube in. It is the 4th of July. I don't generally do anything on the 4th personally, just because, yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. I don't know what I'm going to talk about today. I haven't really, it doesn't feel like I've done a whole lot since we talked last. I did a couple of different things for pride stitching. I have worked on a couple of different round robins. I'm stumbling today, apparently. My brain is, it's like 6:30, so it's been brain power's low. I'm also about 9 weeks out from my bodybuilding show, and my brain function is, I'm starting to feel it. If you're new here, I've mentioned this off and on, but I am a bodybuilder, and that's one of my other hobbies is bodybuilding. I am in prep for a bodybuilding show. It is on September 7th, so it is 9 weeks and it's Thursday, 2 days from right now. And so the closer to my show I get, the less brain function I will have, because the less carbs I will be eating, because the goal is to get, we're leaning me out. But I am still relatively good as far as my food goes. Like it's still relatively high. And I'm still not doing a whole bunch of cardio, so it's fine, but my brain function's starting to feel it a little bit. But all that to say, it's probably going to be a little bit more ADHD than normal, just because ADHD and brain function off, it's a whole thing. Anyways, let's just get into it. I don't have any new starts, not really. I have one thing that I have done that is a SAF, so a start and finish. My mom went to Europe a couple of months ago. She went right after I got back from Stitch North. So it was May time frame, I want to say. But she brought me back this cute little kit that she got at the Tower of London when they were in England. And I started it and finished it. Like I said, it's very small. But this is that. Hark to Big Ben, all is well. So that is a start and finish. It is totally done. And it's super cute. It's real tiny. It came with this cute little card thing as a way to finish it, which I probably will, but I haven't like fully stuck it in there yet. So it's a cute little card. I really like the way this turned out. It was cute. It was quick to stitch, and easy. A lot of back stitching. This is probably one of the things that I've done recently that has, most of my projects don't have a whole lot of back stitching. So this one had a decent amount, as you can see. Get it to where the detail's good. And it really changed the look of this completely. It's one of the crazy things about back stitching is, yes, it might be a pain, but it can completely take your piece from being, oh, that's cool, to, wow, that looks amazing, which is what it did for this one. that's the only new start I've had. So let's move into just normal whips. Oh, that's not true. I lied. This is also a new start. This is for a swap, and I'm not gonna. I have the printed pattern because it didn't load into Pattern Keeper properly for whatever reason. So I'm not gonna show that to you. I will hopefully be able to get a picture from their Etsy shop. It's by Innocent Bones, and it is for Michelle's tarot swap that she's doing. I completely changed the color palette because it was really cute in the colors it was, but it was very like vibranty pink, which is not really my jam, and I also don't think it's really my person that's getting its jam. So I kind of made this a little bit more moody, and so hopefully, like I said, I'm able to find a picture on their Etsy shop, but this is what it looked like. This is the design, but I'm, like I said, completely changing the color palette. So for the color palette, I dug through all my floss and kind of wanted to find something that was similar enough. Well, not similar enough, but a good combination. So this is what I came up with. So the pink in the design, so I'm not doing the full coverage. I wanted to get a fabric that would look nice as a background fabric, and I didn't have, that was another reason I changed the color palette. I didn't have the right color of pink for that, so I decided to do a purple fabric, and so this is the colorway that came out with my this is the palette of my floss. It's very pretty floss. So this pink, this like salmony pink, is going to be the bright pink in the design, and then this blue is the black. This light blue is going to be the yellow. This purple is going to be the dark purple of the cloud up in the corner, and then white is the white. So I obviously didn't completely change it, but I wanted something that would go well with the fabric I chose. So this is my floss, and this is my start. Yes, I know. So this is a Bee Stitch Me fabric. It was a fabric of the month ages ago. Grape Escape, maybe? I can't remember. I've got the material upstairs. But this is my start. And yes, I know this purple kind of blends in. However, all of this color is going to be surrounded by another color in the design. So it's not that big of a deal. This is where I've got so far. And I'm not doing the outer in the pattern. I'm not doing the outer little flowers. I'm just doing the card. So this is about just over halfway across. So it's 45 stitches across, and this is 25 or 26. So it's not going to be huge. But and my little needle minder from Darling and Whimsy. It's a little frog. So cute. But yeah. That's my... We all need a good thumbnail. That's my start for that. My light's really good today. I'm really digging it. Yeah. Definitely shows you how different the color is on, because my nails look pink, but they're actually like purple. Interesting. Yeah, so color palette against the fabric. Ignore that one. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this is gonna go. It shouldn't take too long. I just I worked on, the only time I've really worked on this was when I went out to coffee with Nettie, my friend Nati, and we kind of just sat and stitched and talked, and that was super, super nice. But I didn't get a whole lot of stitching in, as one doesn't when they're stitching with friends. So that's my only other new start that I've started since the last time we chatted. And so now we're gonna move into whips, which is work in progress. Look at this bag. This is from Sewing Shop, Haley Tent Stitch. Floss all over it. So pretty. I love it. It's got a little seashell with purple. This other one. Okay. So the next one I worked on, again, I don't think I have a before picture of this, and I don't particularly want to dig one out. But the next piece I worked on that I hadn't worked on in a while, just kind of was like, all of a sudden was like, I want to work on this piece, is my Gen 1 Pokemon. This is where I'm at. I worked a lot over here in finishing up, because I'm working in, this is hard. I'm working in diagonals, and so how I'm not doing the background color, as you can see here. That's supposed to be background color, but I'm just going to leave it white, and you can see it up here as well, right there. So I'm working in diagonals. Nope, that way. And so what I did is I finished this diagonal here. I can't, you guys, I can't do it. I finished this diagonal, and now, as you can see, I've kind of moved over into the next one. But I really did a lot of work on Charmander. Is there any way that I can unmirror this camera? Because that'd be really nice, because it's really confusing me. So I did a lot of work on Charmander. He's basically done. I've got a little bit of red up here by his eyeball, right there. And then he'll be done. And we've got Charmeleon right here. It's starting to kind of come along. So what I'm not, once I hit, I'm not going to do much more past here, past his foot, just because I don't want to move the hoop. So I'll probably work my diagonals until they hit about here and then move up. Just because moving this thing on the hoop is a pain in the ass because it's so much freaking fabric, but it is what it is. And then there's Bulbasaur, Uncanny Arcanist Needle Minders, my favorites. I love little Bulbasaur. He's so freaking cute. Yeah, that was one that I just kind of like got this urge to work on that I don't normally get. So I listened to it and worked on it, because with stuff, something like this is going to take fucking years, probably, you guys, just, especially with the rate I'm stitching on it. Good Lord. But the next piece, these are in no kind of chronological order of working on, just because I just made a stack next to me. But the next piece I worked on is this Juneteenth day. I was on I think it was a Zoomies call with Michelle Bendy, and we all kind of, they were starting the newest, some of her Nuri's newest Juneteenth patterns, but I had the original this Juneteenth day, and I'd been wanting to start it, and I hadn't. So I pulled it out and started it then. I am doing it tiny, doing it 1/1 on 32 count, because the floss that I wanted to use, I didn't have enough to do it over 2. So I'm doing it over one. I just got a teeny tiny start, you guys. That's it. But it's also tiny, so like literally tiny stitching. So it also looks a lot smaller than it is. This is, so this, really you can see that full line. You can't even really tell what the hell is going on here because it's so small. But this section is a full like 10 by 10 block plus this bit underneath. So I've done like 150 stitches on this bad boy. But it's not picking it up great on the camera because it is so small and dark. But that's my teeny tiny start on this Juneteenth day, and I want to pick it up soon and work on it again because it's a beautiful design, you guys. It's absolutely beautiful. And it's something that more people need to kind of have a better understanding of the history of this country, and kind of how things actually happened, not just the way we learn it in our history classes in school. Because they teach things in a very specific way, especially at most schools, not all schools. I was very lucky in high school, in my junior year for my U.S. history class. I had an amazing U.S. history teacher, and we learned a lot of things that you don't normally learn in U.S. history. We learned about like Juneteenth and where that comes from. We learned about the Black Cowboys. We learned about all kinds of stuff. Those are the two big ones that I know about that people usually don't or didn't. But anyways, so colonizer history, y'all. Good times. Last, the next one that's technically a finish. Let's go here. So this next one, I'm gonna take it out of here and take it out of the hoop because I had to move the hoop. So this is my Move Forward in Love piece. I still haven't decided what to do about the words, guys. I feel like that's going to be something that, like, at the very end when it's done, I'll finally decide to take the time and figure that shit out. But for now, okay. Okie dokie. So here is the pattern. This is what it looks like. I am doing the DMC conversion that Jacob gave us with the pattern. I did do a couple of personalization changes for this, but this is where I was at last time because I know I can find a picture of that because I showed it last time we talked. So this is where I was at last time. So what I have done is I've more or less finished the central motif, and I've done one of the bottom flowers. So fold this up a little bit better so I can hold it. So this is where I am at. So what I am doing, the personalization I've made is right here. This flower, I can't remember what colors it was supposed to be. I think it was supposed to be 4 colors because each slime was a different color. But what I'm doing is I wanted to make this design more personal for me. And so what I'm doing is I gave it the By Pride colors. So the pink in the middle, the purple, and the blue. Because I wanted to have it be more personal. And I felt like that was a really good spot to do it because I could easily turn it into a 3-color section. So all of these little doohickeys are going to be the By Pride flag colors. I just think it's cool. I think it's a good way to kind of give this more of a personal feel. Not that it wouldn't, I don't know. I mentioned this last time, invisible queerness, it's a whole thing. But I want to be more visible for myself. Just because I feel like it's important to really especially as a member of the invisible queer community, to represent who I am and my own queerness, even if just for myself, to kind of reiterate the fact that yes, I am part of the community, even though I don't necessarily appear to be. So yeah, that's where I'm at. And again, like I said, don't know what I'm gonna do about that one, guys. But here we are. Sun's going down, losing my good lighting. But it's okay because it was like 90 degrees today. Way too freaking hot. Especially since I don't have AC. So the next one I'm going to show also goes along with, is part of my pride stitching that I was working on. I didn't get a whole lot done. It is what it is. But this is the Stitch for Pride piece. So last time it looked like this. I honestly don't even remember how much I've done. So I am doing this on a 40 count Verdal from Mislaid Pages. It's a called for, it's Determination. And that is where my sriracha bottle is now. Like I said, not quite a whole lot. This sriracha bottle though, the stitching is dense, you guys. Yeah. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh no, I am recording. For a second I looked down, I saw the start streaming button, and I thought I wasn't recording this whole time, you guys. 20 minutes in and I was like, I haven't been recording. No, sorry. I might cut that out, but no, I'll probably leave it in because we all know I like to edit as little as possible. So yeah, that's where I am with my sriracha bottle. I love these designs. They've all been perfect. The July one just came out, and it's another success because Dee's amazing, and we love our Stitch Dad. But yeah, that is my Stitch for Pride progress. The next one I worked on, I put a lot of work into this one. This is probably why I haven't put much work into anything else. The next one is my Carolyn Manning round robin that I'm doing with some friends. I'm supposed to be sending it in a couple, like this during this month, I think. So I'm trying to get it done. But this is what it's going to look like when it's done. It's just, actually no, I have the picture right here because I printed out the pattern finally. This is what it's going to look like when it's done. Super, super, super cute, you guys. These, It Takes a Village little squares are all super cute. I have 3 of them. I bought 3 of the patterns when she was having her sale. And yeah, so this bottom portion is the one I'm doing. That bottom row. So that's what it's going to look like when it's done. This is what it looked like last time I showed it. I don't think I had a whole lot done that last time. And this is where I'm at now. Obviously there's no back stitching on there yet. And that's, again, like I was mentioning before, the back stitching is really what's going to make it pop. But that's where we're at. I really don't like the colors in this camera, you guys. It really fucks with things. I think I need to go through and mess with it and see if I can get anything to read better. But yeah, that's where I'm at now. Carolyn Manning, very square. On a 32 count fabric that I dyed. The next one is one I actually decided, like out of nowhere, decided to work on last night. This is more fabric that I dyed myself. So this is my one fancy lady that I have. That it's the only one that's really called to me so far. It is Bella Filipina, and it is Bellatrix. So I am going to change the skin tones on her. I'm going to give her the goal, we'll see if I can figure it out, is to give her more of an Egyptian coloring. Just because I think that would look really cool. Less white. So that's what it's going to look like when it's done. Well, kind of. That's a mock-up. But this is, like I said, more fabric that I dyed myself. I'm very proud of how this fabric turned out for this piece because it turned out exactly as I wanted it to. Let me just take it out of the frame. So this is the fabric. And it's perfect. Like, it's exactly what I wanted it to look like. This is the top. And this is where I'm at so far. When I started this last night, it's dark, so let me see if I can get any good lighting. When I started this last night, all I had was that top row of black, most of it, the silver, and the 2 sparkly sections of brown. So I did all the rest of that last night. It's not a whole lot, but I'm excited to have been working on it. I'll probably work on it again later. Yeah, that's where I'm at. My Jane Austen needle minder. That's all the whips I worked on in the past like 3 weeks or so. Like I said, I've been putting a lot of work into. That's not all I've worked on. That's all the whips. I did also finish my corner of my ink circles round robin that I really should have sent out already. So I'm sorry, guys. I'll send it tomorrow. So I did this side. So I finished this. This is another thing that I worked on, a lot of. This is my side that I did. And I put a lot of work into the Carolyn Manning as well. Yeah, so that's, for me, is technically what I would consider a finish. Yeah, so there's that. And y'all, I've gotten bad at this. I don't know what I'm doing today. This is what the pattern looks like. It is called Forest Path ink circles. I don't have everything here. Obviously, you can see the palette and the fabric. But yeah, so I need to get this sent out with quickness. And yeah, so that's all the stitching. Less than a half hour in. For me, that's good, you guys. I also didn't ramble as much today. Who knows why? I like to ramble. So now I'm going to move into acquisitions. I don't have a whole lot. Just because I don't have a lot of extra money right now because I'm spending it all on bodybuilding. It's expensive. You guys like my new hair? Speaking of bodybuilding, that's why I got the extensions put in. Got it dyed. It's very different from what you guys have seen on me before. It's very long. Getting used to it. Can't really tell, but it's got a purple, it's over dyed, like my floss. Like a purple over dye situation, like semi-permanent. But it's a lot of hair, you guys. I'm obsessed with it though. Anyways, acquisitions. So I went to Acorns. I didn't go to Whip Wednesday last week just because it was busy. I was tired and nobody else. Yeah, I didn't go. But the time before when I went, and I didn't show this to you guys, I got this bad boy. How freaking cute is that, you guys? I'm obsessed. It's so good. Take it out of this so you can see. About the glare. Look at those raccoons! A little baby! Oh my god, you guys. They're so cute. I'm in love with raccoons. If you didn't already know, they're my favorite. I want to own one, but it's illegal. Stupid. They're so cute, you guys. I haven't even looked through the pattern, you guys. Oh, it's not even that big. Shouldn't take too long. You know how that goes. But yeah, Plum Street, very, very, very cute. I love it. Raccoon baby. I'm also part of the Forbidden Fiber Co. Floss of the Month Club. Good Lord. And we get 10 flosses. There are a couple of ones that are in the official, what's the words? Line that are you can purchase them. And then there were 2 that are one of a kind. So we're just gonna go through them, even though my color is crap. This is Caviar. It is like a bluish gray situation. This is Field of Dreams. It's actually picking up decently. There we go. Get the blue in there too. This is Royal Blue. It's a lot less blue than this, guys. It's a very soft blue. It's very pretty. This is Grayish, which, yep, it's a brown gray. This is Quarter Quell. It's like a rust red. It's a lot more red in it than it's showing up. Squash Blossom. This is a lot more vibrant than it's showing up. Gecko. That's relatively accurate. Some of these I feel like there's more flossing than others. Just got threads everywhere, you guys. Interesting. Oh, I didn't show that one. This is Plum Dandy. It's like a, I don't know what you call this. It's pretty. I like it. Like a dusty mauve. Loganberry. This is a lot more purple than it's showing up. I think very like a purple berry kind of situation. And then the Duke. It's just a black. It's a blue black. And then the 2 one of a kinds. This is one of a kind number 50. It's more yellow than that on the bottom. Okay, apparently my computer ran out of space. Got too many pictures and stuff like that. Anyways, one of a kind number 50. It's definitely showing up a little less yellow on the bottom, but it's very cool. Oh. Some of these do have more floss on. I'm not crazy. Okay, so let's see the ones that okay. That makes more sense, guys. So These ones are all 10 yards. Makes more sense now. Let's pull them all up. These ones are all 10 yards. And the rest of them are 6. That's why they feel like there's less floss. Because there is less floss. Imagine that. And this is the last one of a kind number 40. It's much more vibrant pink than this. It's coming across very, very soft. But it is a multi-hued, variegated pink. I don't know why they're setting off fireworks, guys. There's still a lot of sun outside. Yeah, there's that. And so apparently the last section of my video didn't get filmed, so I'm gonna re-record it. So, what missed? What was not recorded for whatever reason? Maybe I accidentally hit stop recording or something. Who freaking knows? Because I had 0-second clips, it had taken a picture, but that was it. But so the next, guys, this video is gonna be, but it's fine. So the next acquisition is my fabric of the month. So Michelle and I are fabric wives, I think is what she called us, which I love. She's so funny. She was talking about it. She's like, I didn't talk to Anne about this first, but I don't think she'll mind. I don't mind. I'll be your fabric wife, Michelle. So, I don't know why I hold this up. This is the color that is not coming across very well because it's washing it out very gray for whatever reason. The coloring on this, you guys, it's awful. So I'm not going to show it, but it's called Rose Taupe. It's from Fiberlicious Yummy Fibers, and I 40 count for doll, and I really love their fabric. But I've already canceled this fabric of the month, not because I dislike it or anything like that. I just want to try more dyers. Partially just to kind of see what's out there, what the how other people do their dyeing and their colors, and just kind of for research, I guess, kind of, sort of, I don't know. But I also just want to try more things. So that is my last acquisition. And I also wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone that has purchased from my shop, that has shared my shop on their Instagram or with their friends or whatever. It means the absolute world to me. I don't have words for how much it means to me. This stitchy community is amazing. I haven't personally experienced some of the negative sides of it, which I know that some friends have, and it's awful. And whenever I hear about that, people that have experienced the darker side of the stitchy community, it always shocks me, because I feel like this community is so loving and caring, and we just want to enjoy each other. But to know, to hear about people that have had to deal with the uglier side, it's just, I feel blessed that I've never had to deal with that. But all that to say, thank you. It has been a huge help with paying for my children's cheer bills. They're both doing high school cheer next year. And high school cheer is the most expensive high school sport. And both my kids have decided to do that. And before fundraising, which they both are doing, total for both of them, it's going to cost me around $2,500 for 2 kids for a single year of high school cheer. What? But you guys have been a huge help. It has been amazing, just the support I've seen. I also want to say that my Patreon is officially live. I'll put the link down below, and so you guys can go take a look. The tiers are, they're relatively basic. There's the first tier, which is $5 a month, which is just your basic stuff, behind the scenes, discount code to my shop. You'll get to help me figure out color names sometimes, or kind of see the behind the scenes process of how I kind of go through that. Vote on new colors, all that kind of stuff. Tier 2 is the one that is the reason that I really wanted to do the Patreon at all. It is the tier that comes with the free shipping. It's $15 a month. All of this is in US dollars. So it's $15 a month, and that includes everything from the first tier, plus your free shipping, and a small quarterly gift. Not sure exactly what those are going to be. It might be ornament cuts of fabric, or floss, or needle minders, floss drops. I haven't really decided yet, and it'll probably be different every time. The next tier, tier 3, is $30 a month, and with that one you will get a fat quarter of fabric. I can't remember if it was at the end of the year or every quarter. Like I said, y'all, the ADHDing really bad right now. So you'll get the fat quarter, and it will be something that is not in my shop. It'll be something different, something new. Maybe it'll be something that I'm testing out, trying to see if you guys like it, and it will go into my shop, or it might just be something where I'm playing around with colors. Who knows? So that's tier 3, $30 a month. And then for tier 4, that one's $50 a month, but that will include everything from the first 3 tiers. So you still get your free shipping, you'll get your free fat quarter of fabric, or however often that was. But you'll also get a custom, like a handmade project bag from me at the end of the year. So those are the different tiers. If you go ahead and take a look, see if you find, like, if you want to support me that way or whatever. I appreciate you even looking. I appreciate everyone that shared my Patreon announcement as well. And yeah, just thank you guys. I appreciate your support. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet and you've kind of enjoyed the chaos that this video has been, I promise they're normally not this bad, you guys. They're normally a little more cohesive than this. I don't know why I feel so out of practice. But if you haven't subscribed yet, you know what to do. And if you have, again, thank you for your support. And I hope everyone has the best day available to them. I know here in the United States things are going a little, you understand what I'm talking about. Even if you're not in the United States, you probably understand what I'm talking about. It's interesting times. I'm ready to stop living through historical events, you guys. I'm done. We've had enough historical events that we've had to deal with and live through. I'm ready to stop. So, if history could stop historying for just a little while, I'd really appreciate it. But I will see you guys next time. Hopefully I'm able to get back in within that month mark. Maybe I'll start a trend and we'll do it again. But who knows with where I'll be in 3 to 4 weeks. I'll be 4 to 5 weeks out. So I don't know where my brain function will be. But I will give it a try. And I might be filming a whip parade soon. I'm going to go through, I brought all of my whips downstairs just to kind of go through them, see how many I have, see what's in there, see what I see that's an immediate no to kind of cull out. Because that's so, and probably try to put some stitches into all of them just to kind of see if they still are things I want to be working on. And I might film a whip parade in the next couple of weeks. So we'll see. But yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. And I hope you have a wonderful day, week, afternoon, whatever it is. Have a good one.